AmaXhosa King Zwelonke Sigcawu has died. The 51-year-old king died this morning in Mthatha. Sigcawu was rushed to hospital on Wednesday evening. He's been king since January 2006. King Sigcawu was crowned in 2015 at the Nqadu Great Place. The occasion marked the first coronation of a king in the AmaXhosa nation in 50 years. Now, joining me on the line now is Nqadu Sigcawu to tell us a little bit more. A very good morning to you, and thank you so much for joining us. We've just learned of these really sad news of the passing of King Zwelonke Sigcawu. What can you tell us about when you learned of the passing and what happened this morning?
Thank you to you and to your viewers and listeners. This is to confirm that His Majesty, the King of AmaXhosa, passed on this morning at Nelson Mandela Academy Hospital in Mthatha. This has happened after, an illness that has with the king, which is, it was not a natural illness that one would have. But we were hoping that he is okay. And yes, it is true that yesterday he had to be taken to hospital, but he couldn't make Almighty and the ancestors called him to join him.
Now, of course, condolences are starting to stream in on the passing of the significance of a man who made great leaps and bounds in terms of just knowing the kind of leadership that he held. Can you tell us a little bit more about how he impacted the AmaXhosa?
As you would know that the king born at age 51. The nation was really looking forward to, to his strides, which he showed immediately he took reins in 2006. There's a lot that he did. United the nation, united youth, sport, women, in rural development, farming, and so forth and so on, education. So there's a lot that I could say about him. And it is really, a big loss to the nation at large and to nations who are surrounding the Xhosa Kingdom.
In terms of some of the memories that you may share on getting us in line with the kind of personality he embodied, Nkosi Kantista, what can you tell us about those sentimental moments that you've enjoyed with him?
As a young boy, he was troublesome. He did everything that a youth would do, but immediately he attained manhood. He became a man. He did all that a man does. He got married. He's got wives. He's got kids. And he was a responsible father to the family and a responsible king to the nation. And he enjoyed sport and music.
When it comes to some of the arrangements that will take place over the next few days in terms of funeral arrangements, are there any indications at this point in time on how those processes will roll out?
At the moment, what I could confirm is that we have informed the Office of the President, the Office of the Premier in the province, the MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs in the province, Minister for Cooperative Governance at National. The family is now, gathering at home. And I think by Saturday, we will be in a position to tell the nation about the way forward.
Thank you so much for your time and condolences to the family. Thank you for joining us this morning. Nkosi Sigcawu, just giving us a little bit more detail on the sad passing of AmaXhosa King Nqadu Sigcawu. Of course, we will continue to give you more updates throughout the course of the day and keep you in touch with the developments around those news, that sad passing.